I don't know, days when I can talk on the camera and days I can't. Well, anyways, I was getting irritated with how people are helping the homeless. They're not helping the homeless by giving them food, because then the next day they're going to be fucking hungry. And the only way you can get any type of assistance is if you have an address and shit. And you can't squat in that home, you know, um, because the government don't allow it. And you know why the government don't allow it? The fucking community doesn't allow it. It's the voters of this country who fuck it up for everyone. Now, they're constantly blaming people who don't vote, when in all reality, it is the people who vote. And the reason why I say this is because they're the ones accepting these laws to be passed where our rights are taken from us. And that's why you're seeing an increase of poverty, an increase in homelessness. And I wrote this to this one person. Like I said, and I will say it again, since I tend to mess up when I write, the community is not helping the homeless. If they were, there would be no homeless people. If we have more homes, apartment buildings, tiny homes, trailers, boathouses, yachts, motels, mansions, cave homes, RVs, even underground bunkers, then homeless people, then that just goes to show there is way more greedy people in this world than there is actually good people in this world. Or maybe it's just people, too many people that lack fucking common sense. I don't know. Which a lot of them are nothing but false teachers. They're not teaching the right education. And all they're handing out is false hope. You know, they give you stuff just to see your eyes light up with joy. And then they turn around and take it away from you. Fucking government loves to do that shit. Like, you know, disability will send you a letter saying your thing is increased. And then Social Security will send you another letter saying this decreased. And then welfare will send you a letter saying we're lowering this shit. And then housing will call you and say we're hiring your rents. So it's basically nothing has changed. Your income has not changed a bit. Just other people receiving more than you. That's all that is. It's a fucked up system. It makes no damn sense. You know, you would think if they're raising your fucking income, your damn income for housing or whatever would not go up. You know, they wouldn't raise the rent. They wouldn't lower your fucking food stamps. If you're going to a job, you know, to try to be middle class, you can't do that because it'll fucking lower your shit. Like, you get a job, they'll lower your assistance for welfare. They'll lower your assistance for Social Security. They'll actually take your fucking Social Security check. You know, and you're back at square one. They're thinking that people like us are fucking dumb and don't noticing it. Because when I fucking worked, they're only helping you out for one fucking year. They're gonna take it all back the following year. They're Indian givers. They, like I said, they want to see your eyes light up with joy and then steal that energy from you. It's like watching the Monster Inc. thing, you know. The little girl screams her head off when she sees the monster, and they you know, they suck the energy. And then towards the end they suck the energy of the laughter. And that's what they're doing in this fucking reality, in this damn matrix domain we're living in, you know, because of they want to see you happy just to see you fall. Just like you see on TV. Ellen Jenner, not Oprah, will hand out all these goddamn gifts, showing it on national television, for the IRS to come at you and say you had got extra income from this campaign, or any donations you get, they want to take that the fuck away from you, okay? They'll say, "Oh, you can have those donations, but we're going to take your income from you because that's income right there." I went to a down to the Salvation Army the one time, and then this was a while back, and she said, "You're not allowed to go here or there for any more donations. They stop you from that. But then the rich can fucking hoard as much as they want. Poor people are not allowed to do that. They take it all fucking back. They collect that as income. They just like that the pizza delivery guy, you know. These people saved up all this money, had a GoFundMe page on TikTok for him. And they gave him this $20,000 check. This guy was so happy. You know what's gonna fucking happen in the coming years? They're gonna take that fucking check. The state's not gonna pay him. They're gonna say, well, you know, we noticed that you received a check. It went into your account, so we have to take your income from you because that's more income. We want to keep you fucking poor so we can control you. Well, anyways, they even do that shit with people, like I said, on disability income too. They like to suck the energy out of you. Energy right the hell out of you. Out of them. And once they gave them false hope, I hate when I can't do that. I can't even read my own fucking shit because I'm all over the place. I'm just going to say this. If you really care for people and you're a good teacher and you know how to build, you have the wealth to buy the right tools, or you have a whole bunch of tools just sitting in your garage that you don't use. You have spares, you have extras. Give those people those tools. Buy them seeds to grow food. Buy seeds of drugs, man. And teach them to save the seeds from the stuff that they plant. You know, when the plants grow and stuff, teach them how to keep the seeds for the coming winter and stuff like that. Teach them how to fucking build a greenhouse. Not teaching them how to build, but building for them. Yeah. I gotta fucking rewrite my shit. I don't know what it is with me. I just have my words all over the place. It's just like literally pissing me off because people are irritating the shit out of me. It's in my head, I just can't get it out there. And I believe that somebody taught me that way so I can't teach, you know, what I know. I mean, I don't know how to build this, and that. I'm saying, you know, we need better teachers. We need real teachers, not false teachers. False teachers are fucking people that pretty much they don't want to teach nobody shit. They want you to like fucking give them more for them teaching you. You know, teachers back then were poor for a reason because, you know, they taught others. People gave them, you know, donations afterwards. If they did the right thing, they would reward them afterwards. Teachers were always taken care of back then. Doctors were always taken care of back then. They never had to worry about a thing because they know those people were very valuable and they needed them. That's why I said putting the homeless out in the woods, off the grids, and teaching them how to build. They can build a village. You can also help them get a home wood stove to keep themselves warm for the winter, or better yet, teach them how to build a fireplace to cook on and keep the cabin warm for the winter, how to collect rainwater, you know, use filters to clean the water, build plastic pipes, huge tanks to collect the rainwater, to have the water come into the homes for showers, drinking water, and to wash your clothes. You know, build one of those have them near the river or some shit, the lake or something. And you have those mill things, you know, where when the currency goes and it just pumps the water in and stuff, you know, stuff like that. know how to say it, but I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm trying to say. And how to make quilts, you know, like growing a hemp field and shit like that, how to make clothing out of hemp, how to set up shop, build furniture, teach them all that stuff. I mean, seriously, think big on how we can all live on land for free, all of us, without having to pay a fucking greedy fat man to live better than the rest of us. Where tons of fucking people are catering to one family, which is, in my opinion, sick. Think big and realize real care is teaching real education for free. You can, you can, if you care, which I messed up on that shit, if you care, you would bring joy to someone's life, not try to control their life. You would help sometimes I think the fucking Facebook or some shit does that to me because I go back and forth and it looks all fucked up. I could have sworn I read it so many times right and it's still all fucked up and I gotta do it again. But I think that's how the world would be a better place. We stop those who have the need for greed, that rather not teach for shit for free. A man who can build and only build for himself, in my opinion, is not a good teacher. It's a thief. It's a con man. He'll build for himself. And then he'll go on and build another home. And then he'll have somebody live in that one home he built, right? And he's making them fucking pay him rent to live in that home. That's fucking greed. He'd rather not teach somebody to build their own fucking home. No. He'd rather build it himself and then collect off that person for fucking life. It's fucking sickening. Now and I basically put, stop stomping on everybody's rights and worrying about if they are high or sober. Allow them to grow their drugs instead of having them have to turn to government for it. Since the government puts a high price on it anyways and denies you your rights to heal yourself and defund the police officers who put a war on drugs. This way the druggies do not come to your home and rob it, because majority of that reason why people are being robbed because they're robbing people for fucking to get a hold of their drugs, and these drug dealers end up pimping out their fucking children and shit. You would want to be able to grow your own field, okay? More people that grow their own drugs, it becomes free. A lot of things become free when there's more of it being grown. When there's less of it being grown, it's no longer free. Then it becomes a price. Why do you think they're hoarding the animals and everything else? So that way they can collect slaves to serve them. And you're treated as a fucking peasant.